What is going on, everyone? It's Random8951, and I'm here to bring you another review on one of my Gundam MSIA action figures. And as you can see here, we have some 3 figures. All of these are new to my collection, including another one. So if you guys have been seeing some recent videos, I've kind of been lagging it. I've been on Happy Wars, I've been playing Pokemon, been doing all that good stuff. But I haven't been doing any reviews, and that's because I've been on Pokemon and Happy Wars, but lately it's been Pokemon. I would be doing reviews, but I'm not sure what to do them on. And I told you guys I was going to do reviews coming up because I didn't have my figures in yet. So now that I have my figures in, I have one for each day at least. So give you a little introduction, and then we'll get the review going. So here, these are all new to my collection. I don't have a single one of these, and I'll be specific about what I mean in a bit. So here we have a Zaku 1 MSIA American release. Now, if you guys seen some of my reviews, you're like, oh yeah, you have a Zaku 1. Well, to be specific, this is a Zaku 1 American release. I don't have any American releases other than the Battle Scarred variant, which is totally different from this guy. This guy is a Unit 02, very nice. And I don't want to get into detail with him, so I'm gonna leave him there because I'm not going to review him today. But just like a little show and tell. Here we have a Zaku 2 MSIA American release version 1, and pretty cool. He's a Unit 01, and basically the only way to get the Zaku 2's American release in America is to buy the Magella tank combo set, which comes with a whole bunch of stuff but also costs you a whole bunch of money. That's one of the only ways I really know how to get a Zaku 2, such as that one. And then here we have a I'm sorry if I kind of butcher this, I'm not too sure. I think I just kind of checked them up. This is a RGM-79M GM custom. I believe I might be missing something, but basically GM custom, kind of bulky for a GM, but nonetheless pretty cool, and I'm kind of digging him now. We'll get more into him later when I do the review, which will not be today. And last but not least, we have the good old GM Sniper. Now, this is another GM Sniper. I have a total of 3 now. I have one in box, one up there, which is over there behind Heavy Arms. He's right there. And now I have this one. And luckily, this one was not a duplicate. This is the 07 unit. Pretty cool. Pretty good condition. And I'll be doing a review on him later, so be sure to check that one out. But none of these guys will be my figures today that I will be reviewing. So what will I be reviewing, you ask? Well, let me show you, because I have something way more crazy and way more, it's all about opinion. You guys might not think it's as exciting as I do, but I think it's great. So here we have is a Zaku 2 Camouflage version Japanese release. Now, you know how hard the American release is to find. Let's get this one. Here's American release one, and I'll be comparing some differences with them. Basically almost the same, but there are some slight differences that you will see. This figure is brand new in box, but the box has seen better days. You can see here, box is pretty cardboard's pretty messed up. Now you don't think it doesn't look that bad, but it's pretty bad. Even the see how it's smashed in there, smashed in here. Now you might not think that's too bad because the box is in one piece, but basically, just to do a comparison, here's Shin Matsunaga's box. Compare them. This box is obviously a lot nicer, got a lot more shine, a little bit nicer, but it's very nice to see this guy brand new in box. Yes, he is brand new in box. Very cool. I'll give you a look at the box real quick. So here it is. And back in the day, this guy used to cost 799.75 yen, which is basically like $8, probably. I'm not sure where at, but you know, basically only cost $8. Unfortunately, I didn't get him for $8, but you know, it was actually not too bad. I think I got him for 20, so not too bad, but still up there. Very cool, 100% complete. We'll get to that in a little bit. Take a look at the back of the box. You got Zaku, Camouflage version, Principality of Xeon mobile suit. You got 3 hands. You got open hand A, open hand B, and closed hand. You know, one for machine gun machine gun bazooka, and then you got open hand B for the Heat Hawk. Now here's some poses they give you. You get front side pose, nice. Backside pose, nice, and an action pose, which is also awesome. Also talks a little bit about the machine gun. You know, it can be held on both hands. Zaku bazooka, cool, and it also comes with the missile pods, which is very nice because a lot of the Zaku 2's American release do not come with missile pods, other than that guy, which is the Magella top. I don't know, the Magella attacker or something, the bundle pack basically. So it's always cool to get the standard Zaku's because they do, at least standard Zaku's Japanese release, because they do come with the little missile pods, which is always nice. And let's be honest, you know, missile pods for the Zaku's are awesome. So I'm gonna get to untaping this real quick. Put that down real quick, and got the knife out and taking off the tape. So I am ready to unbox this guy. I was super excited when I saw him up for sale because I couldn't believe my eyes seeing a Japanese what you call it, a Japanese, you know, camo variant Zaku, because, you know, like I said, just to start with, the Camouflage variant is a tough variant to find, and it doesn't come up very often. It doesn't come up for very cheap. I asked the seller if he had any more, and he said no, due to them being so rare. You know, he doesn't have any because, you know, this is the only one he had. Still some extra tape. Give me a second. Missed it. Okay, so tape is good. I believe we are ready to roll. Oh, my bad, guys. There's like one more piece of tape. The seals have been broken. So here he is. Take him out of the box. Very nice, and I always love this little shiny name tag for it, MS06. This is a MS06J, just like the other Zaku 2's Camouflage version, as you can see. Take that off. And as you can see, this guy's still brand new, sealed, very nice. He's in excellent condition compared to his box, which isn't in good condition. So let me take off the tapes and break the seals so we can get this to reveal. And one more tape, and the seals are off. So now we're going to be taking a look at the actual figure. So let's check them out. Freaking awesome. And the tape doesn't want to come off still. Because how are you kidding me? I still didn't cut off one tape. Oops. Wow. Okay then. I guess I didn't cut off one tape. It's all good now. Alright, so let's take a look at this again. So here he is. Plastic is now off. And wow. Now he is a little different, of course. The Japanese variants always have their different tone to them. And I feel like the color they did was like a matte color. It's very different. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. So let's take a look at the figure first. So here we have the Zaku. If I can get him out. Now let's take a look at him. Put the plastic to the side. Sorry about that. Just trying to fix everything because I'm very thorough like that. Let's get this guy imposing action. And almost done. Sorry about this, guys. Alright. So he is good to go. Yep, just about good to go. Alright. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Definitely very different. Very different. Okay, sorry about that. So let's take a look at both figures. So from obvious, so let's start with obvious. Let me just move this gun. Sorry guys, I'm just lagging it right now. Alright, so let's take a look at obvious differences and compare and contrast as soon as I get all these accessories off that are not needed. And we shall start this review. Alright, so let's start. So let's do some differences, comparisons, and some opinions here. So here we have an American release, Camouflage variant, Zaku 2, and a Japanese release. Now as you can see, just from shining light on them, you can see this one has like it has a finish where, you know, it's kind of shiny. The color kind of shines on it a bit. You can see how it's shining. Now we take a look at this one. There is no shine. There's hardly any shine compared to the American release. And you can see how the light kind of, you know, reflects off the paint. Well, this one has no reflection at all. And that's because they use a different paint. Now this one feels like it's like a matte paint. It's really weird. It's basically like if they painted the figure, but they didn't do a finish over it, which is kind of not good, because that leaves me to think that if they didn't do a finish, that possibly that this paint could easily come off, you know? So that kind of worries me. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't want to test. Oops. That's how things get lost. I wouldn't want to test it. But, well, it looks like I already lost something. That's great. Well, I'll be looking for that later, of course. Don't know where that went. Well, anyway, like I said, I don't want to test it because I'm afraid if I do put water on this thing, the paint will fade off. So, that's my only concern so far. Other than that, the figure is made very well. Brand new joints. Now let's do some comparisons. Now, from first thing, paint's different. We got like a finish here, and then we got like the matte going on. We also got small slight differences. As you can see, there's like little things different. Like here, we got little red marks on the little tubes right here. On here we don't. On the American release, we have like this little square rectangle for some reason, or this little red rectangle. A lot of the Zaku's American release have that rectangle. Zaku 1, Zaku 2, American release, but the Japanese figures don't usually follow that trend. Another thing to notice is there's no Xeon, Principality of Xeon insignia on here. There's also no number. You know, it's just a blank shield. As compared to American release, we have Principality of Xeon insignia, as well as a unit number to go with it, which this is 08. There's also like a little sergeant's emblem that's kind of hard to see with the flash on. But on this one, there is no emblem at all, or insignia. You know, you got like a little triangle here, a little red triangle, no red triangle here. For some reason, there's a red line going around the leg. But if we take a look at the color scheme, basically same color scheme, there's no difference. Just a really cool figure. Now, of course, Japanese release does come with more stuff. So now that we did some comparison, you know, same joints, there's nothing different here. You can hear those brand new joints. It's beautiful. So we got brand new joints on this guy, of course, because he's a brand new figure. No, very nice. but we know all about the joints, so let's see the accessories. So I'll put this guy aside along with his little custom accessories. So what do we get? Of course, with every Zaku, well, not with every Zaku, but let me just get some tape off. Sorry guys, this is taking longer than I hoped for, but I am trying to get everything out. Of course, the hardest thing to get off is this darn heat hawk, because it's always taped in, even on the Japanese releases, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. There we go. Tape's starting to come off. Tape is partially off. Now tape is fully off. So now we could get back to this review and stop lollygagging. Alright, so I took out all the accessories. Now we can get to it. So what do you get if you get a Japanese release Zaku 2 variant camo or camouflage variant? Of course, you get your standard heat hawk, very nice little purple excuse me, purple heat hawk. You know, you get your standard Zaku bazooka. And for some reason for this figure, they decided to either not do a finish on it, or they decided to do like a matte color finish, because the paint goes all the way to the actual figure's weapons too. It's like a different paint. It's weird. You also get your standard Zaku machine gun, very nice. And what's really cool about it is you get these little missile pods, and the missile pods basically go on the legs. And I'll try to do a little try to show you guys how that works. You guys have never seen that before. Put that on. Put some more accessories on. I think I did it wrong, but okay. Alright, so I'll just basically put it how it would look. It's not going to be perfect. So for the sake of time, I didn't put the little wrist straps on. But here it is with the missile pods. Missile pods plug into these little square peg holes. You know, pretty small, but they fit there. And they fit just like this. You can see how it's going in there. And then these little things, these little straps, are supposed to go around the leg and plug into a little hole in there to either make it help stay in there, which they really don't need help, or just to make it show like, you know, they're connected in there, just to show, you know, that's how they look. But nonetheless, pretty cool, very nice. Love the missile pods always. We get 3 different hands. You get 1 heat hawk hand. You also get, oh, I take it back. You get 2 heat hawk hands, 1 for the left hand, 1 for the right hand. And you get 1 trigger finger hand for the Zaku bazooka and Zaku machine gun. And you get your 2 closed fists, which go on the figure and come with the figure. If you guys were trying to figure out why I messed up, I was messing with the boosters and kind of lost one real quick. I'll find it in a little bit. Don't worry about that. It will be found. But that's basically the Japanese Zaku 2 camouflage. I'm kind of worried about the color though, because I feel that with the kind of paint it has, that this paint is just going to chip off. I mean, it's very cool. It's a different feel because it's a matte kind of feel, you know. But I don't know. I'm kind of worried that the paint might scratch off more easily because of it being a matte, you know. With this, you know, you got the finish kind of sealing in the paint. You know, it's kind of like a paint sealer basically. I feel without this one having like a paint sealer, that the paint's going to come off more easily. There's some other slight changes. You know, the little feet have danger on the American release. This one doesn't. This one's also missing panel lining. Not well, actually, it is missing panel lining, which is not bad. But you know, there's no little red lining on the ankles. For some reason, they put it on the leg. Maybe it's more accurate to a game or a show. You know, you got a little red on the spiked shoulders. Nothing really that bothers me. You know, other than the paint, I'm not sure if it would scratch off. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Other than that, it's a really nice figure. It feels more like a piece of art than an actual action figure, but it's very nice. Not too sure if I'm gonna play with it, as you can say, because I feel like the paint would just scratch off way too easily. I don't know. You know, they finished the inside regular, but the paint's just kind of, like I said, it's like a matte, so I'm not sure how well it'll actually hold up paint-wise. But nonetheless, a very cool figure. I love it. I love the Zaku 2 camouflage variants. They're one of my favorite variants for the Zaku 2s, and they're just awesome. Yeah, guys, sorry this video took so long. Too many mistakes. But do be sure to check out my other videos. They will be really quick, straightforward, and you're gonna love them. I got a Zaku 2 coming up, a GM custom Zaku 1, and another GM sniper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this long video, and please do stay tuned for my other videos. If you guys don't want to miss those, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys liking the content, you know, hit the like button and leave some comments if you guys have any questions, or you guys just want to, you know, tell me about some cool Zakus you have, or even if you have some of these guys. It's alright. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned.